Okay. What you're going to be doing with this video is just um, copying down equations and stuff right here. Um, basically you want to pause this video to write notes if you missed on Tuesday, or you just need a little extra help understanding this material. So just go ahead and copy this down for your title. Um, uh, so you don't need to write these down here. But go ahead and copy those down. You can pause it to do that. Okay. Uh, so go ahead and write these down. I'm gonna have you write these down on a different from a different slide that I'm gonna make myself right in front of you. So definitely copy these down. Pause the video and make notes. Okay. Now. Okay. So let's talk about this here. So what I asked my students is to tell me what story is this telling, and in every class everybody understood that basically you're taking hydrogen and you're taking oxygen and combining them to form water. So that's pretty straightforward. So what I also asked my students is, what is the problem? And what they correctly noticed is there's two oxygens here, but there's only one oxygen here. So this equation doesn't balance. So what we're going to do is these here are called coefficients, the numbers that would go in front of these. So let's go ahead and write this down in your notes too. So these coefficients will change, and I'll do this as an example in order to fix this problem. So let's go ahead, and I like to put a little partition here, and I ask the students, hey, how many hydrogen are on this side? And they say 2 hydrogen. How many oxygen are on this side? 2 oxygen. You might want to pause that and think about that if this is not clear. Notice here I have a 1 here. The 1 is not written, it's assumed. If there's nothing here, it's assumed that it's 1. So we have hydrogen, 2 here, and oxygen, 1 here. Okay? So go ahead and think about that. So now what we want to do is, like I said, adjust the coefficients, these things in front, and whole number ratios, and whole numbers rather, to fix our broken problem here. So we're going to put a 2 here, and that 2 multiplies with this, and it also multiplies with this. So that's going to change this to 2. Now we're good to go. Check on oxygen. But because I said we've got to multiply the hydrogen too, we broke our hydrogen. So 4 hydrogen. Oopsie, I wanted to do a different color. Now we have 4 hydrogen. Well, what are we going to do about hydrogen? Well, we can put a 2 here. That multiplies with its 2 here, and that gives us 4 now. Now we got hydrogen checking off. We're balanced on hydrogen. Perfect. Remember, you can't change these guys. These have to stay the same. You can only change the coefficient with whole numbers. Okay? Let's see. Anything else that I want to say about this example? Oh, I did. So if nothing is written, it's assumed that it's 1. You could put it or you don't have to put it. So it's up to you. All right, go ahead and pause the video. Steps to balance an equation. And go ahead and write these steps down in your notes to get your credit for your notes today. Okay, we're going to move on. All right, so this is the one. I'm going to do an example for you, and then I want you to do this example here. So after you're done watching my example, you're going to pause. You're going to pause the video, or you're going to finish the video actually, and do this on your own, and come show it to me to get your credit for your notes. And that's it. You don't have to write these guys down. Just do this. Just do this here, and you'll get your stamp. Okay, let's go back. There's our old example. So let's go back. I'm going to do another simple example. Simple but a little different. Nitrogen plus hydrogen yields ammonia gas. So nitrogen gas plus hydrogen gas yields ammonia gas. So I'm going to put some spaces here for our coefficients. Remember, do not change these guys. Don't change this, don't change this. Don't try to insert numbers in between. They don't go there. They just go where I underlined here. So let's go ahead and make our partition. And I've got nitrogen. There's 2 nitrogen atoms. I've got hydrogen. There's 2 hydrogen atoms. That's pretty normal. Now nitrogen on this side, I got 1. Hydrogen on this side, I have 3. Now, we have a problem because it's hard. It's a little bit harder to match up these 2 numbers because we have an odd here and an even here. When we ever have situations like that, you want to find the least common multiple. That's just a fancy way of saying, like, if I have what number has 2 and 3 as a factor? That would be 6 if we make a little factor tree. So that means our hydrogen has to, the only option that we have to make the hydrogen match is to wind up with 6 hydrogen on both sides. So it's pretty straightforward from there. I'm going to put a 2 here. The 2 is going to multiply times the nitrogen, so that gives us 2 here. The 2 is going to multiply by the hydrogen. That gives us 6 here. Okay, well, we're almost done. We inadvertently fixed our nitrogen problem over here, so we're good on nitrogen. But look, the hydrogen doesn't match. I got 2 here. I got 2 over here, and I got 6 over here. So that means I got to fix this side by multiplying 2 times what number? Right, that number is 3. So then now 2 times 3 equals 6. So now I'm balanced on the hydrogen too. So again, what I want you to do in your notes is do that for me and bring it to me.